Hello Live! Matt here with Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Part 9 na, so let's play! So nandito na ulit ako sa may train station but I'm not gonna do anything sa train station. Uuwi muna ako sa AZ Hotel. And today is October 23. Ayan. 4:16 AM. O, diba? Nagre-record ako ng madaling araw. Para hindi ko maabutan yung ingay ni Pikachu later. We managed to save another bunch of Pokémon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something? Yes? What is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on? Well, that must be MattJerome. Says who? Oh. Who's Grisham? And why is it a silhouette? Who is this person? This is a promotion match announcement for trainer MattJerome, rank B. The opponent for your next promotion match has been decided. You are to face trainer Grisham, rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now, the very top of ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck, who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer to not, I mean, some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way, we can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, MattJerome, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royal under a false name? There are some strange people out there. That's true. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Who's Grisham? Anyway. Go to Bureau. Looker Bureau. Check ko lang kung meron ng bagong mga Mega Stones kasi I have a lot of Mega Shards. Okay, nothing new. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of key candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find MattJerome's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. I figured you would say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle? I'm ready to win. I'll be using Pokémon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar. Everyone, let's go! I'm challenged by Detective Emma. My my Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lisandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I have uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it is not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royal. But why? To what end? Could still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokémon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. You mean Mabel knows Grisham? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokémon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Bonjour and welcome to the Pokemon Center. How can we be of service? That rat, that vile little man. I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. But that doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know more about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Oh my god, you look like you're lying. Team Flare? Seems you already know more about Grizz than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Grizz. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Novo Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work too. Wow, that's the point of detective work, you know? You ask questions. This is Novo Cafe. What do you want? Then why are you even here? The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. This guy got attitude. I'd like to order one promotion match. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Novo Cafe truck is indeed just a front. Truth is, I'm one of the top ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you. However, shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grisel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grisel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no common. It's not. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you would be so kind, please check your map and find your way. We'll meet you there. Okay, we've got Team Flare Nouveau, huh? So Team Flare is alive. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet at such a spot. This is Lisandre Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving toward those of us who were a part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though it is that some harden their hearts in response, like Grisel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grisel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match. I must ask, please won't you grant Grisel the battle she desires? Fight me. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. I'm challenged by Grisel of Team Flare Nouveau. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh, okay. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, huh? I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it is laughable. My apology. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you to witness the truth yourself. You will see. Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active, and it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be labyrinthine, and of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you and you might be done in before you even ano? Sorry guys, madaling araw. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Hmm. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lisandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. The lights are back on and nearby warp panels should work now. Scarlet and Violet books. An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Elevator key. A key card that activates the elevator in Lysandre Labs. It is emblazoned with Team Player's logo. It is one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokémon attached to them. That's terrible. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed, commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. Part 3, File 3, the legends. And File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Wait lang, water break. Okay, I'm back. Ayan, pinapause ko kasi yung recording kapag nagwa-water break ako. So, I'm back. Ayan, File 1, the device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokémon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. File 2, the fuel. The device that grants life, in fact grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokémon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokémon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokémon? File 3, the legend. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokémon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? File 4, our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokémon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. But how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device requires a certain Pokémon. One particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried. And so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know. And now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Wow. Tulungan ni AZ sa Pokemon X and Y. Did you see Lysandre? Still down there. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Grisel, there will be a time for such things later. And you, MattJerome, you now know the truth of AZ's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, you should be able to keep Prison Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet we too become pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, We've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumios's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you will need more than just a challenger's ticket. You will need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It is time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Hmm. But first, Quasartico Inc. Sold out still. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham and Emma about after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something's weird going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. MattJerome, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they had known, and my Floette was sent to the front lines where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokémon. She left me and wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokémon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must use Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen, I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. MattJerome, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I knew we knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flair Nouveau. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will be forever grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. But I need your floette. I entrust the futures of all in Lumios to you. Please do your best to protect them. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yes, I will battle you. Honestly, why has Team MC has been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Grisel, please, that's too far. But it is true that you don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does someone outsider like you have to want to protect Lumios? That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's floette to protect this city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flair and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into a reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Challengers tickets verified. Both are cleared to start a promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. I am challenged by Grisham of Team Flair Nouveau. My wasted youth, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. Oh, snap. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it. Victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Now processing promotion. I have been promoted to rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in the battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We would free ourselves. We would free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysandre hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for all of us. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I would be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those Fire Blast roasts you like. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I will build a life that shows these things aren't what defied me. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he held dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him to see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With two A rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette? What is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that is affecting you? Looks like she'll be okay, but I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough. But we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up with worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. That night. MattJerome, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Head out and see what is going on. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with the Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Kanari is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Why is the elevator always so slow? Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. AZ, Floette, you're okay. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You will recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wonder if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower! This looks really bad. The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolutions across the entire city. Don't worry, AZ. Team MZ is gonna take care of it. Hey, Vinny, this is about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understand. We'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette has Mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take. Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That's a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I am counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, MattJerome. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. That's the last one of Zygarde Cell. Damage to Centrico Plaza and its vicinity appears to be minimal. Don't worry, we've evacuated everyone who was in Centrico Plaza. Once things calm down a bit, we'll fire up the truck and start handing out hot food and drinks. If we don't find a way to resolve this, the future of Nouveau Cafe looks grim indeed. Oh my gosh. It looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps this pace, the entire city will be overrun with rogue mega evolved Pokémon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. AZ has assured us that we can still rectify the situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve Mega Evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having two trainers who have achieved Ranked A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and MattJerome are both Rank A now, Tawny. That's right, so we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer. And then I'll be the one to save every person and Pokemon in Lumiose. Sound fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Alright, MattJerome, talk to me when you're ready to battle. It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer and who will take control of the tower. We're ready when you are, Vinny. Tawny, rank A, authenticated. Trainer MattJerome, rank A, authenticated. These two trainers are clear to battle to decide who is the strongest ZA Royal trainer. I will prove that I am the one to handle this. As Team MZ's leader, I'm ready for the responsibility. I knew you'd say that. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. I am challenged by Tawny of Team MZ. You might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floette so everyone can keep living their happy lives. If I'm going to protect everyone in Lumios, I can't go losing to you. I can't believe you've got me down to my last Pokémon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. I really wanted to be the one to save everybody, but I know you can protect them too. So you really are Lumios' greatest trainer and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. It was a superb battle. Now then, if the both of you are ready, I believe matters have settled. MattJerome will make for the tower's control center with Floette. No. Wait, please. Please let me do this instead. What? But MattJerome won, you said. I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people and Pokemon of Lumios. And as the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think MattJerome has a job only he can do. What do you mean? MattJerome, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. And that's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumios if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in this city. Not to mention everyone else. Lumios is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all of us, people and Pokemon. Understood. I will also aid MattJerome down here as needed. I guess you were ready to do what needs to be done no matter who won. Well, she's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ's calling. I'll put him on speaker. What is it, AZ? I hope you will forgive me for sending you to face these most important battles without me. It seemed that a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. I understand. All this stress about Prism Tower must take a real toll on you. Well, we won't let 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ will take care of everything so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Tawny. MattJerome, Lita, Naveen, I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Lumios, to protect the entire region of Kalos. Carry on where I could not. Safeguard the people and Pokémon of this city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Here we go. That's a Floetite stone. Alright, Floette. Mega Evolve. Beautiful. This must be the tower's control center. This chair might as well be a throne. There we go, ready to roll. Hey MattJerome, you better be watching. Ha, this reminds me, you still got a star in my Hotel Z ad when all this is done. Okay, Floette, let's do this. This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. Oh my god. What is going on? I thought she had it under control. Doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. And those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's Eternal Flower. I must go update our Quasartico Incorporated team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you. Should we get down to the street? I suppose we'd better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. So, what's Team MZ's next move? MattJerome, can you hear me? I have to say, things look incredible from up here. I knew Lumios was big, but seeing it like this, thinking of all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect this city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a second, I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life? Tawny, what's going on up there? Are you alright? I think I'm safe for now. Mega Floette's got my back. But I can't control the tower at all. It's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. I mean, I'd love a hand, but I don't know what would help. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygarde on a rooftop in the Magenta district. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry! Tawny, can you hold that thought for a moment? What for? We need MattJerome to team up with Zygarde. I think the tower is going rogue is causing other Pokémon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution. AZ was right, this is bad, we gotta fight. Phew, good thing we managed to calm them. Here, MattJerome, I'll heal your Pokemon. Thank you. Oh, hang on, I've got an idea. Here we go, just what we need. What for? Well, what does Team MZ do when we need a plan? MattJerome knows, right? A strategy meeting. Yep, it's a strategy meeting time. Alright, we've got two objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city and rescue Tawny and Floette from the tower. Seriously, in a time like this? We ought to consider what Tawny proposed for starters. Going to meet Zygarde? Yeah, but getting to it is gotta be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. You think you could climb that wreckage and then go via the rooftops? I know you're great, MattJerome, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we three could make it all the way to Zygarde on our own. What's zappin', Team MZ? Canary from Dynamo is here to help jumpstart the show. What? Check it. I brought backup too. What are y'all doing crashing our meeting? I just thought you might need some help sorting all this out, MattJerome. The Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you're all still unscathed, Team MZ. I've had my hands rather full fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Quasartico Incorporated. I was trying to explain the entire situation. However, Miss Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. How we got on this call? Hardly important now. What's going on and how can we help? Right. According to Tawny, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach the Magenta District rooftops where Zygarde's waiting. What? Get it to come here instead? Could it be that Zygarde is testing MattJerome's abilities? Who's to say what's going on in Zygarde's head? Let's just help MattJerome get over to it. Hello, the thought of entrusting you few with such a crucial task fills me with unease. Nice of you to show up and immediately start complaining, princess. I was having Le Bon gather information. We elites know better than to rush in blindly. Now, if you will all check your Rotom phones, I have sent you each our findings. This image shows an aerial view of Centrico Plaza. At its center sits Prison Tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes, what a mess. Not even Pops could fix all that overnight. We need to do something about those flowers before anyone does any fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Do you think you could take him with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength would not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for MattJerome. That much I'm certain we can handle between us. Hold up, did Ivor just say something reasonable? Now that's a shock. He's right, with all of us working together, we can clear a way for MattJerome. Very well, let us decide among ourselves who will handle which area. Alright, let's go over what we have decided. Each of us is gonna try to keep the rogue Pokémon at bay in our area. MattJerome, alright, di ako makapagbasa. MattJerome will come link up with us so we can collab on clearing a path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you? We're lucky that all of us high-ranked trainers are scattered evenly around Lumios's 5 districts. If you would all indulge me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise. Now we're in the middle of an emergency. It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on what those of us who are here can do it? His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Stupor Tournoi de Jacinthe. You can worry about your precious tournament later, Jacinthe. Honestly, do you even get how crazy it is that we're all here like this? We come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to the city, then butted heads in our promotion matches. I'm sorry, I passed on. MattJerome, one last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Lumios. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lizandre from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside Centrico Plaza, so please take care of things where you are. Come on, you lot. It's up to us to save our city. Let's go. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on that, Lita. The crucial part's still to come. Right, we don't even know yet how we're gonna stop the tower. So I guess we've just gotta bet everything on the possibility Tony mentioned that Zygarde can help us fix this mess. First, head on the rendezvous point where Ivor and Gwyn are waiting. Uh-oh. MattJerome, Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fist of Justice at your service. He knows who you are, dummy. We'll take this point in the district, as was discussed at the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting, as usual. He'd crush it in his giant fists otherwise. The rogue Pokémon certainly are out of force. A dire situation such as this requires teamwork. We must battle arm in arm to make it through. Do anything arm in arm with Ivor and he'll break your bones. Just stick with me, okay, MattJerome? Justice prevails. There's no end to them, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it is time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the Fist of Justice. Ivor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get MattJerome to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to make a stand. Go on ahead, MattJerome. Hurry. Oh, Gwyn, you're fighting for me at last? Wrong again, Ivor. MattJerome, bump me. Good luck. Let's get moving. Catch me if you can. Oh my god, this city's a mess. Ah, it seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I could simply leap across the water with my finely honed muscles, but that is no help to you. We had best find another way. Any clever ideas? I see. That section of the wall that was around the tower would make a fine bridge if we knock it down. Even my mighty fists may struggle to Even my mighty fists may struggle to fell such a massive target. Phalanx, time to Mega Evolve! One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart, justice, punch! There you go, away across. It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor, so here I am. I see Phalanx saved the day. Gwen, you're alive! Quiet down, of course I'm alive. My apologies, I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. Save your concern for Lumiose, not me. Right, let us see the plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear. Hurry to Zygarde, MattJerome. Yes, go on ahead for Lumiose. Yo, things ain't looking great, huh? Those poor Pokemon ain't exactly acting out for the fun of it either. So, we doing something about it or... Yeah, we have to. Like I said in the strategy meeting, we're here to help you out. Lumiose is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out. Don't count me out either, kid. I ain't luck that ran my construction company all these years. I'd never let Canary deal with this alone. Besides, I can't just stand by while my city takes a beating. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolution's really hurting them. Let's go, MattJerome. These rogue Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves. We'll work on putting together some scaffolding so y'all can keep moving ahead. Look lively, folks. We've got a big job to do. Got it, boss. You there. This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Zap to it. I beg your pardon? Me? You want me to help too? Come on, MattJerome, show us why we should call you the strongest Mega Evolution user. You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros get the award for most improved. Here, let me heal up your hardworking Pokemon. We got our work done while you were battling. Feast your eyes on our scaffolding masterpiece. Oh my god, it's a puzzle Dang, Pops, you didn't have to go this hard. Like, seriously, we just needed a path forward. Exactly. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Excadrill and the team really pulled out all the stops. I think it's fair to say this is our finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. But I'm sure you're up for the challenge, eh, kid? This is stupid. Like, the city is about to get destroyed and you want me to do puzzles. This is stupid. Nobody needs a challenge right now. This is so dumb. I'm sorry, but this part right here, doing the scaffolding course, is the most stupidest thing ever. I mean, I don't care if it's easy. Like, do you see how much time will get wasted by doing all this crap? These people. Whatever. I'm so pissed right now. Like, your city is about to get destroyed and I'm doing this scaffolding puzzle thing. Dumb. Umuwi kaya ako? Iwan ko kaya itong mga to. Dumb. This is so dumb. Stupid. Whatever. Gosh, I hate Tarragon. Greetings, I have been expecting you. Hello there, my dear. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Leban instead of myself. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there is work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend, such as liaising with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city. Which is why my dear Laban is present to support you on my behalf. She is as fine a battler as you will ever meet, so I expect that she will be of some assistance to you. And so, my dear, I kindly ask that you pacify those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon before I arrive there. Now, I send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful bump of my fist. Leban, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu. Oh my god, ang baba ng tingin niya kay Leban. Yeesh, she loves running her mouth. As if I'd ever be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Don't worry, I know this isn't just fun and games. These Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will and they're suffering from it. Well, my partner and I are gonna use our strength to free them from their suffering. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, too much texts. You got into a battle with a wild Pokemon. That was awesome. You killed it out there. Man, it feels great to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. Fighting beside Jacinth is always kind of a struggle for me, honestly. What is it you struggle with, Leban? What in the... What in the heck did you... I mean, how long? It was nothing, Lady Jacinth. Pay me no mind. We will revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us, Leban. Naturally, Lady Jacinth, your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered. You have a point. They look like quite a handful, even with the combined efforts of myself, Leban, and you. I think this calls for a secret weapon. Yes, Lady Jacinth, kindly follow me this way. Your attention, please, dear Pokémon. Allow me to welcome you into Lady Jacinth's personal battle arena. Jacinth Zone on! This Jacinth Zone should be enough to impede any Pokémon. Please continue on, MattJerome. Let's go, Dragao. You and me are gonna keep these streets safe. Come, my dears Clefable, let's show our new friends the finest hospitality. For Lumios. Report in, Philip. How's it look over there? I see. That'll work fine. Never do wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me? Ano ba to? May magjowa pa dito? Buisit. I'm getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't you worry about me. But don't you worry about me, our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Listen, Philip, the situation's bound to have people feeling down in the dumps. You and your crew get something ready to lift people up, like a cookout or maybe something special. About time you showed up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokémon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? Don't worry. Me and Scolifeed will have your back. Oh no! I've got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving. Philip isn't here yet? Afraid not, sir. Sorry, I'm late, boss. You were supposed to put up a ladder here. So tell me, why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder? Well, we tried setting up a ladder, boss. We even tried the holovators and what? Are you trying? All you're trying doesn't seem to have resulted in anything to show. Well, rogue Pokemon busted them up, so, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves then. Rust Syndicate, time to show our mettle. You got it, boss. Once you choose your path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward. Gosh, so much time is being wasted. You know how Mega Evolution's an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people? Here's an expression of the bonds between the members of the Rust Syndicate. A human ladder. Boss, Mr. Corbeau, we've already fallen off straight and narrow at this rate. We're gonna fall short here too. Looks like we're one person short. What do we do now? Only one thing to do, my grunts are giving their all, and as their leader, I need to give just as much and then some. Don't you worry about me. My words, my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight. This is our highest calling. Lit- Literally. No need to hesitate. Climb up. I mean it. Don't dilly dally. You better climb up quick because I don't know how long will last. I'm so sorry. This is funny. Go get him, MattJerome. Oh my god, that was funny. Oh my, do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Novo Cafe is closed for today, but you seem to be in need of some help from us anyway, don't you? Well, we offer more than fresh, fragrant blends. We've got high quality trainers too. Talking will have to wait. We have Pokémon to take care of. We got into a battle with a wild Pokémon. Now then, with that disturbance taken care of, I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Take it already. Healed. I bet your Pokemon are feeling as perked up as anything now too, right? You know, many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to the nature of life itself. At times like these, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. I will never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare, nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I will protect the people of the city no matter what they may think of me. And what about you? What is it that you most want to achieve now? That is a noble desire. Now let us each set out to accomplish what we must. I suspect Zygarde has been watching to see if he can make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. Looks like we've got customers coming. Not sure they will appreciate our blends though. Unlikely, at least not when they have gone rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason. You go do something about that tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit if that thing blasts away half the neighborhood. We will handle this area for you. This way. I'm sorry, but that scaffolding course was really stupid. Hey MattJerome, I see you from up here. I'm glad you found your way to Zygarde. Remember the day we met? How we got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more punch now. Watch yourself if Ange Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and MattJerome have to save Floette. All of Lumiose. I see you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust. I have gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains and 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. But afterward, will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who choose to take rather than to give, but that is no way to save the world. You must be the one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it the courage that drives you to stand and fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. Ange Floette is ready to try to destroy anyone who comes near it. my gosh. You put an end to Ange Floette's rampage. The tower, or Ange, or whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day. Yo, don't forget about us. What about all the rogue Pokémon? They have all been pacified. When the top ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything. Alos, that goes without saying, all thanks to the superstar Bloomios, Jacinth, and the rest of you, I suppose. Sure, fine, whatever you say at this point. Thank you all so much, especially you, MattJerome. Tony, are you alright? I'm fine. Takes more than this to phase me. Now, now all that's left is for the Mega Floet to take control of Ange, and we'll finally be done. And I trust Quizarticle will put together a nice party to celebrate when things calm down. I'll see that it happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AZ must be smiling. Splendid. I believe Rikisime would be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes. Pass. I'm down for whatever, so long as everyone has a good time. Zap ya later! Just one last step, Floette. Do your thing. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What's Ange trying to do? It can't be. No, no way. If Ange fires Floette's Light of Ruin while all, no, if Ange fires Floette's Light of Ruin while it's all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumios left to rebuild. Something inside your satchel is shaking. Oh my god! Some kind of power is emanating from your pebble. Oh my god! Zygardite, one of a variety of mysterious megastones. When in complete form and holding this stone, Zygarde will be able to mega evolve during battle. Oh my god, it wasn't just a pebble. It's a mega stone. Hurry up, Zygarde! Oh my god, that's so epic. XYZ! That's beautiful. Aww. As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. I will forever be grateful to you, Team MC, my dear friends. Hmm. Oh my god, I finished it! Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so that last scene, well, not scene, but the last part, yung scaffolding talaga, the puzzle, it really pissed me off. It really pissed me off. What the heck? It really annoyed me because we're trying to save the world and you have put up all these scaffoldings as a puzzle and it's wasting our time. Pero yung talagang naano ko is yung pebble na nag-turn into a megastone. That was something. My god, what happened? Oh my god, he died. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AZ in a way. It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He had me take his measurements. Hmm. He had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes, not so he could have his grave dug. Keep watching over Lumios, AZ. We'll make sure it becomes like you wanted, a city of harmony between us and Pokemon. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. I think we need a good meal. We've got so much left to take care of, so many things to clean up and set right. Thank you for everything, AZ. We will handle things from here, and may you finally rest at peace. Gosh. Some days after the events with the tower, as calm begins to return to the city, alarm goes off. Oh my gosh, he died. So we finished the story at 62 hours and 40 minutes. Wow. Well, there you go guys. Part 9 ng Pokemon Legends ZA Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Until next time, ciao!